Sup guys, it's Anderson 977 here today to do One Piece chapter 758 review. One Piece 758. Now this chapter of One Piece, right? It was a pretty good chapter, a pretty solid chapter. Um Last week it was revealed that Sugar, that ability user, was in the vicinity and she has a hacks ability, and she was walking up to both Law and Luffy. So if she got a chance to use her abilities on them, it would have immediately been over. And because Rebecca is the one who saw her using her kind of clairvoyance ability, she told Usopp and the others, and Usopp decided to take matters into his own hands, right? And it's from the jump street we realize that Kanjiro, right, he's a bad drawer, but he has this ability that whatever he draws he can make into real life objects. So um it's revealed, right, upon Usopp shooting that missile that goes towards Sugar and pretty much knocks her out, right? He pretty much asked Kanjiro to draw a face of him in the same somewhat same surprised looking face that he had when he first took down Sugar, with that surprise face that started her to death and she got afraid. He asked Kanjuro to draw a replica of that, but because we know he's a bad drawer, it pretty much sucked it. But it turned out to be in their favor, because it was because of that that they are now able to take out Sugar. So Sugar is now out of the picture, and we finally get to see Law and Luffy both face off against Don Flamingo and Treble, right? So my guess is Law will probably take on Treble while Luffy take on Don Flamingo. And apart from that, well, Diamante is also supposed to be taking on Kiros, Soldier San, and Rebecca finally gets word from Luffy about what is his real name, right? He told Rebecca that his name isn't Lucy, it's Luffy, and he's going to be the Pirate King. Typical Luffy stuff. Also on the other hand, right, while Usopp was preparing this shot, right, he pretty much took everything into account, and this was the highlight of the chapter in my opinion, right? He made very precise measurements. He made he made Rebecca, sorry, he made Violet, I should say, sorry, not Rebecca, he made Violet tell him exactly what window he was supposed to be staring at, the amount of pins on the window. He pretty much got a lowdown and a very precise placement, even though it was many distances across from his shot to the target, and he took everything into consideration, right? He even made his initial shot have kind of subsequent shots, right, where after it reached a certain distance or a certain time has elapsed, it begin to blow off secondary shots to bring it up to the area where it's supposed to go directly towards Sugar. So on Usopp's part, this is a very impressive display of marksmanship from Usopp, right? There's no doubt about it. Usopp in his marksmanship ability, he really shines in this chapter. He really shines. This is very precise. He, just reading through the chapter, going through all of the measurements he's taking as he makes a shot, in speed, as snipers would normally do in real life. The other effects, it was really exquisite. So Usopp, he gets the props. But overall, I believe that this was another good solid chapter of One Piece. So that's it. That's my review. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Sayonara.